could have shot at the house more than once. My intentions was no shooting no house. My intentions was no shooting anybody. When she found out I had a gun, because she never knew I had a gun. When she found out I had a gun, I said, let me get my gun and leave. She said, you got a gun in my house? I'm like, yeah, it's under the couch. She was like, okay. And then when I walked outside, she was like, I'm about to tell the police that you got it. She's about to call the police, they got a gun. That's when I get to try to discharge my gun, Your Honor. I didn't point my gun at anybody. I didn't point my gun at the house or nothing. I was discharging my gun, Your Honor, and if the prosecutor can see the evidence, my fingerprints, there's no blood on a magazine or anything. The magazine was in my pocket, but it was one live jacket inside of the head of the gun.
Is that really what you want to say to me right now?
Your Honor.
That you were discharging the gun at the
Your Honor.
Outside of the house?
Your Honor, whether the court believe it or not, that's the truth, and that's the honest to God's truth. I wish I was dead. I still wish I was dead right now, Your Honor.
You're not making it better for yourself, Mr. Alexander. You know that, right? I mean, I wish I could tell you how you're not making it better for yourself, because there are so many things that you could have done differently. You could have stayed there. You could have taken him to the hospital. You could have put him in the car. You could have put a towel on his neck. You could have stopped the bleeding. You could have thought for a second about him instead of yourself. And that's exactly what you're doing again. And maybe, I don't know, maybe all your friends and family now that are sitting here that just watched you say that to me understand how incredibly selfish, narcissistic, and ridiculous it is for you to stand in front of a judge who just watched the presentation, the bullet trajectory, and listen to you say that you were discharging your gun. That's how this happened? You didn't turn around to shoot? In a breath, 2 breaths before, you said, if I was going to shoot her, I would have shot her, right? Do you see how those 2 statements are completely opposite of what you just indicated again? Mr. Alexander, I had 2 considerations when I listened to your statement. The last words that you spoke to me changed my mind. You should know that. So had you not said what you did in the last few minutes of this sentencing hearing, there might have been a different outcome here. And you should know Mr. Saffold's head was down when you were talking about, again, not accepting responsibility for your actions. So once again, because of what you said, the outcome of this case puts you in a terrible position for that reason. You should have said, I'm so sorry for what I did. And you should have stopped trying to explain away your incredibly horrific behavior. I hope that you know that now after you just said what you did. I wish that things were different for your child. There's nothing that I can say that's going to bring him back. Good luck, you're remanded.